Welcome to the 11 o'clock live chat. I'm Heather. I'm Director of Product Education here at Luminess. And guys, we are here each and every day for you so you learn more and more about Luminess. Basically, you're learning everything I know about Luminess. So we have some newbies. We have some oldies. We have people who've been airbrushing for a while. The more the merrier. So if you know anybody new to Luminess, please forward this or share this or tag them so they know to become a part of this so they can see it being done. They can ask questions as we go along. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. All right, so let's, today we talked about Boost It. And then we talked about adding Boost It to foundation and different things. So I want to put Boost It on first. And I'm going to put it on underneath my, on my eyes and then underneath. And then, hey, Robin. And then mix it in with the foundation. So I'm just going to, a lot of you use it just by itself. Hey, Jane Todd. Good morning, Angela. Almost lunchtime here, too. About an hour and a half. So I just put a couple of drops in here and I'm just going to apply that to my lids. I want to see if we can tell a difference. Because somebody was saying that they apply it underneath their eyes and they love it. Hey, Amber. So I'm going to apply it. My stylus is sticking, so I'm going to have to get a new one so I can clean this one out. I really want to see if it does anything for underneath my eyes. Hello, everyone. I don't know. I guess I can tell a little bit. This one's going to give me trouble because my stylus is sticking a little bit. So we're going to have to play with it. But I'll get another one and fix it. Oh, and I'm out. So that was just Boost It. And I can really, Shelby, it's Boost It. And Boost It is a complexion enhancer. It's something we've been talking about lately. I've been mixing a couple of drops in the morning so I don't come completely barefaced. I put maybe 3 drops of my foundation, 2 drops of the Boost It, mix that together, and I put that on. And I feel like it really does help my skin. Have you ever had a piece of skin that's like not a hangnail, but like right by your nail? And it's driving me bonkers. Like I'm obsessed with it right now and I can't get it out. But anyway, I'm like, okay. So I can tell here that it's making, it kind of gives you that glowy look, not a shimmer, but like a very healthy glow. So it's enhancing my skin. And now I can go in and I'm going to do a shade 2 and because I'm going to do it underneath my eyes and on my lid. And then I'm going to put, Boost It in that. I know. I don't know how I fixed it, but I did. So let's cross our fingers that it doesn't come back. It obviously made a difference because we have more people on. Because I know it was getting so annoying. All right, mixing those 2 together. And now I'm going to apply it on my lid. I mean, my gosh, you can tell right there. You can tell that alone, it looks amazing. And do a little bit under my eye. And blend it down. Starting to cover imperfections. Yeah, I really like Boost It mixed in there. And I like it mixed in because then I don't have to do an extra step. It just mixes right in there. Can you guys see a difference in my skin? Now I'm going to do my shade 3. Shaking it up. So now I'm going to put Glow, Love, and Boost it back here. So if you are a Luminous beauty, make sure you put the emojis. Put your put the thumbs up and the lips and the lipstick. That tells everyone that you are a Luminous beauty. That's the only thing you can do on these live chats. Nothing else, because we want to make sure that it is a level playing field for everybody. And then if you are interested in becoming a Luminous beauty or want to hear more about the products or how to become a Luminous beauty, reach out to one of the ladies that have the emojis. And so that way you can hear more about it. They can tell you about products. It's kind of nice because they're beauty consultants and you get that one-on-one attention, which is great. Cindy, thank you. Cindy says, OMG, you are adorable. Well, that is the sweetest thing ever. Thank you all. All right, so now I'm going to go in. This is my foundation. So I did the 3. And now I'm going back and forth, keeping my stylus 4 finger widths away from my face. My moves are very deliberate, like I'm covering my nose, now I'm covering my cheeks, making my circles, making my moves all over, but I never stay in one spot, and I'm barely pulling back on the trigger. And guys, when I say you don't do it this way, remember on our mess up, our flub up Fridays, how I like stay in one spot too long and it's wet. That's just because you're moving your stylus, but you're staying in that one spot. That's not the right way. So make sure you keep moving. I use the product and I'm very disappointed. No coverage and it made me break out. So Angie, girl, chances are you didn't put it on correctly. And I hate to say that, but there is a learning curve when it comes to Luminess. And the fact that our makeup is hyperallergenic, paraben-free. I don't know. I mean, it could have made you break out, but chances are it doesn't, just because you are not touching your face. You're not having any contamination as far as like brushes or sponges or anything like that. So if you can stick to it, it does. That's why we do our live chats, is so you can see how it's done. You can see the coverage and we walk you through it, but it does take some time to get used to. We always tell people to do a 7-day challenge, meaning do it 7 days in a row. And by the 7th day, you'll have it down. We're very upfront about this. This is a new way of putting on makeup. And just like you weren't an expert the very first time you did regular makeup, you probably are not going to be an expert the very first time you do airbrush makeup. So just keep going, keep trying it. And I'm just going to let you guys answer that one. A lot of times, and guys, I don't know, a lot of times things cause breakouts, but it's probably not the new thing you're using. Now, if you have allergic reaction, yep, sure thing. But it's probably not something that you just used. It's probably something else. Yeah, Kim said my skin only improved using Luminess, which, so Abby, I'm trying to see, let's see, hold on, I forgot her name already. Oh, Angie, okay. Angie, where are you, girl? What state are you in? Because what I would recommend, reach out to one of the Luminous beauties, obviously come back here so you can see it being done and hurry and hopefully learn from it. But if you want to reach out to somebody that's near you, I would definitely do that. Even Trish said my skin is awesome after using Luminous. Yeah, guys, I have to say, like, It's amazing. I really like the boosted in there. It looks really good. Why is everybody freezing? Shows I have internet. Let's see. Stephanie says, honestly, when I first started, I broke out also, but kept going and no problem now. Good to know, Stephanie. Good to know. Denise says, love Luminess Cosmetics. Muzette's been using Luminess. She loves Luminess. She's been using it for 17 years. And the breakouts are not from the makeup. I hate that it's freezing. If it's not one thing, it's another. All right, so I have the Boost It. I got the coverage that I like. I have to tell you guys, I used a regular foundation on Sunday. Again, I tried different things out to make sure how I like, how compare it to airbrushing. And when I first did it, I kind of liked the look. I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of like that. But what I noticed is it settled even into like right here and around my nose area, like it creased and it settled. And I had to take like a brush and kind of blend it out. And I basically had to, tweak it throughout the day. I did spray our final seal over it because I wanted to see if it worked with regular makeup. And it did. It did work with regular makeup. But I still had to like fix it. And I'm not used to that at all. I'm not used to even touching my makeup. I mean, once I'm done, I'm done. I can take my Sunday nap and still go out and do something. And I don't even have to check the mirror. Like I literally just put lipstick on and go. And so that's, I hear you guys say about the wrinkles and crinkles. And I think it's when we're putting too much on because we are, at least I'm not echoing. At least when you're putting airbrush on and you make those passes, it doesn't settle into wrinkles and crinkles. So if you have more substantial wrinkles and crinkles, then just and keep going. Yeah, Muzette said, me too, just apply and go. Yeah, I don't have to touch it up. And this is the other thing. I remember when I would wear mascara, it would get underneath my eyes. If I got hot or anything like that, it would kind of bleed underneath here. And with airbrush makeup, I don't have that either. It doesn't have the density and the formula in there to make it where it's going to soften my mascara to give me the little marks. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And I know some of us, some of you do have the under eye and you might have to use waterproof mascara, but like even our regular concealers they stay put. They are not going anywhere. All right. I am going to apply. I had my friend Natalie on the other day and she loves this Charming blush and it's one of my favorites as well. I'm going to apply this, but the other one I didn't apply and I did it with this one is Demure. So these are our two traditional blushes that we have. We have this one is the Demure and that one is Charming. And I applied both of them. I did it this weekend too because I just loved the look where I can go in. Who's got time to redo their makeup? Exactly. And if you look in my makeup bag, I'll bring my makeup bag so you can see it on the 3 o'clock. And I promise I won't take anything out of it. It literally is lips. That's it. I don't have anything. I'm like, I don't even carry concealer or, one thing that might be in there is is an eyeshadow brush because like maybe a little bit smaller than that because when my eye was watering, when I had really bad allergies, I had to like kind of smooth that out and that was it. I never have to touch up anything else but my lips. Muzette says peach concealer and either of the final seals are all I need, 24-hour coverage. And Sunday, I direct 3 different choirs in one and done. And if Muzette, if she's directing choir, you're going to sweat. because that's an activity, is directing choir. I understand that. Robin's a lipstick hoarder. That's so funny. Oh, Cindy. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So whoop, that's not the brush I wanted. I have a blush brush. Okay. So I'm going to apply the Charming blush first. Yay, Musette. I love it. Okay. Which is pretty bright. But of course, you don't have to do this much. And then I'm doing the Charming blush kind of right on top of it. Way too much. Way too much. So now I can go in. Oh, Musette, I have seen yours. So I'm just taking a powder brush and doing that to kind of soften it, okay? Now, if I needed to, which I do, I can still go in, put a couple of drops of my foundation. I'm still going to do a little drop of that boosted because I'm digging that. Cindy, I hope one thing you have or know from watching this is I feel I'm as real as you're going to get. It's just a bunch of girls talking to each other. All right, so yeah, I went a little blush happy. So now I can go in and I can still cover. And even though this is traditional traditional blush, I can still go in and give me some coverage and blend this out if I went to blush happy. Right? See, it's getting better. Cindy, how long have you used Luminess? We know Musette. Everybody put how long they've used it. Musette, 17 years. I want to hear. See, looking so much better. Isn't that cool that if I did, oh, you just found me. Oh, yay, Cindy, I'm so excited. Yay. Well, we would love to tell you about Luminess. But yeah, if you have any questions, email me, Cindy, heather@luminessbeauty.com. 1 week. Oh my gosh, I love hearing that. 1 week. 2 months. Since Saturday. Lisa's one of our newbies. 6 months. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. 15 months, 1.5 years. I love it. But how, 2 weeks. Thank you, Muzi. But guys, how awesome is the fact that, yeah, you saw a lot of blush that I just put on. And if you did that before, you would probably be like, oh, crud. I have to start all over and take this off. Almost a year. Take it off and start over. But I didn't have to do that. I went blush happy, but now I can blend it out with some foundation. Because of the fact that we are not touching our face, that we are not utilizing every inch of our face, we're able to correct this. And it still doesn't look heavy or cakey. It still doesn't look gross and it just is going to look flawless. And that's one thing I always tell people. I'm like, people will start noticing you and like, oh, have you lost weight? Have you blah, 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 blah. Even one of the girls that works here, she's a good friend of mine. She's so sweet. And the other day, she came in and she was like, oh, did you do something different? You look good. And it was just, I did my makeup a different way. They don't notice. It's just like, they know something's different, but because the makeup looks so flawless, so natural, even if you like heavy coverage, they're still looking at you. They're still looking at your face and not the makeup. Does that make sense? Diane, oh my gosh, Diane, you are so funny. I love Diane's like, yeah, just a bunch of us girls and an occasional guy from Pakistan, which is true. We had him on last hour. Oh my gosh, Diane, you crack me up. Diane has been doing it since January. Hello, Christina. Good to see you. So funny. Yeah, I mean, hello. We're on our Facebook. Anybody who likes our page also can watch. So you can share this, get more people, get people that are even maybe interested in makeup, interested in airbrushing. And then we're also on YouTube. So you make sure you like the page. Make sure if you're on YouTube that you subscribe to our page so that way it pops up. But we're here. We're here 10, 11, and 3 every day. Well, Fridays during the summer, I'm here at 2 or 2:30. So there you go. Yeah, if anybody is asking about Musette is a longtime user. You cannot get her to sign up as a Luminess Beauty, even though she sells it every single day. But yeah, Musette doesn't think she can sell. Anybody who can get Musette to sign up, I'll give a prize to. Because that's awesome. She's just naturally a Luminous Beauty. So yeah. She knows all about it. So there you go. All right, guys, you have been awesome today. We are going to obviously we're not done. We're going to finish this look. I'll not do any more blush, but I'll do eyes. I'll put on our lashes and maybe change lips. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's in store? I know that we've all tried. We've all tried. I thought it would be a no-brainer for her, but she still says no. So there you go. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember what we say. We're starting our list. I'm going to start a list in the back. 1, do something different before you take off your makeup, whether it's apply a smoky eye, whether it's a red lip. Somebody sent me a picture of a red lip. It looked amazing. Something that you normally wouldn't do, push the envelope. Do it right before you take off your makeup, because if it messes up, it doesn't matter. You're taking off your makeup. But you might find that you like it and that you want to do it in the morning. So push that envelope. Do something different. You always see me like come in and pop my eye up a little bit more. Do that. Also, we're now starting our inner dialogue. If we say something negative about ourselves, you're going to say 2 positive things about yourself. So if you've heard, in your head, and you're like, oh, I'm blah, blah, blah. Stop it right there and say 2 positive things about yourself. All right. Those are our rules. I'm going to start our list. I'm going to start our list. Those are the 2 that we're starting right now. And say something good about somebody else. You never know. Little thing. We always say that words can hurt people, that words do hurt. They can also uplift. So let's use them for good. So those are our 3 rules. We're adding them as we go. Say something good about somebody else. Say 2 good things about yourself. And do something different before you take off your makeup. You might like it. All right. All right. I will see you guys at 3. Have a marvelous, marvelous day. Bye. Bye for now. Maybe.